Hello there, my fine people, and today I will be playing a new game on the channel called Kerbal Space Program, also known as KSP. Now, this game, as it sounds, you launch best way to describe it are frogs into space on, well, let's just say if any country saw us, they'd just sue us instantly. Questionable rockets. So, well, I've been gone for a little bit because I was doing some football, I did 2 musicals, and I've just overall been busy. Well, let's, just stop stalling, switch right into the game. Okay, way the Kerbal Space Program works is you have, this is the start menu, you just click the start game button, start new. You can name it anything. I'm going to name this one Jimmy 1. And we will play science mode. This will be funded by... Actually, let's play with what I normally play as Ionic. Accept and start. Difficulty options are normal. Actually, normally I play on custom options, but didn't do that here. Well, let's start by getting me some science. Let's hop right into the VAB. Let's get the Mark 1 command pod. Mark 6 parachute. And we want to slap this on here. Now, I'm going to want to put on some whatchamacallits. 4 of these. They're called the Mystery Goo units. Mystery Goo containment unit. 4 of those. And then if you want to, since we're not playing on career mode, so we don't have any money we have to worry about, 4 of those. Now, we do not have any drogue chutes, so this is very risky. Let's call this Yeetus Thy Meet Us 2, because I've already made one of these in a different game. I am definitely part of Gen Z. You can tell that right now. Alright, well, shall we launch? So, since this is an SRB solid rocket booster, we have no throttle control. So, best we could do is press T to enable whatchamacallit to enable SAS, which is stability assist, I think. We don't have any RCS, but that would be R. Throttle controls are Shift, Crawl, Z, and X. But we don't need those because this is an SRB, so all we need to do is press space, and that activates staging. That's how we stage. Now I'm going to try and aim for the water. And observe the goo. Now I'm just going to do, let's say I forgot to do something, like I forgot to take science at the launch pad. What you can do is you can revert your flight, and you can revert it to either the VAB, Vehicle Assembly Building, and or Space Plane Hangar, or you can revert back to the launch. Now, I did actually forget to do the science from the launch pad. Well, let's go us. Let's collect one of these, flying over the shore. Oh, actually, never mind, it's flying at Kerbin. Well, now that parachute should deploy, turn off SAS. And gently cruise right back down. Let's just see what that gives us. Recycle that then. Now when we land, we are going to... I'm so used to playing career mode. I've played it so much now. So when we land, we're going to be actually able to go EVA. which is extravehicular activity. Sorry guys, I'm yawning so much. It is late. So, yeah, tired. It's nighttime. I want to go to sleep. But I haven't stuck to my regular upload schedule, so I decided I needed to post a video. Now let's hope that we don't smack into the surface of the water. Yep, there we go. That's how a parachute works, guys, in case you didn't know. Turn on time warp. Turn back on SAS so that the ship does not fall over. And boom. Another happy landing, as the wise ones say. And then we'll take that. And EVA, extravehicular activity. Take a surface sample. EVA report. Go on board. And recover. And boom, bang, pow. There we go. We've launched our first rocket. That's not all, though. See, this is called science. Now, what you do with your science is you go into R&D, research and development, and you can buy stuff. So what I'm going to want to buy is Engineering 101, Basic Rocketry, and which one should I get? This one unlocks drogue chutes and heat shields. Alright, I'm gonna get this one because it gets heat shields. What does this one get? We're still probably going to be doing whatchamacallit, suborbital flights. Let's make a new vehicle now. And we will add a decoupler and some fuel. 4 of those should be good. A swivel. And then we're going to make this a 3-staged rocket, so I'm going to want this. And then this. Actually, I lied. I don't want this. I want this. And boom, that's using all 3 of the engines that we currently have. So, here's the pain in the butt part. Staging. If you have a 24-stage rocket like the Saturn V, it's painful. Even though the Saturn V doesn't actually have 24 stages, in KSP it probably does have 24 stages. Sorry, again with the yawning. Well, you make sure that fires, and then the decoupler fires, and then that should fire, and then that should fire, and then that should fire, and then these I generally have fire at the same time. And boom bang pow. It's good. So, eat us, I meet us. I'm so big brain on this. 3. I'm so smart. Chances are I'm only calling my rockets in this entire playthrough just Eatus, my Meatus. Such a civilized man, am I right? Save, launch. Actually, I wonder if I had the right fins. Probably didn't, but, well, T. This time we won't have to press Z because it's SRB, but on this engine we will have to use the throttle controls because it's liquid fueled. And launch. And start facing this way. This time, I want to go over there. And what is this? I forgot to pack my science experiments because I'm an idiot. So let us revert and realize that I'm an imbecile. Just in case we accidentally do breach the atmosphere, I think I will add a heat shield. It's always just easier to add a heat shield to make sure that you don't die. Cause dying is, I don't know if you know this, but it's not exactly what you want to do with this game. And since we will be landing on solid ground, just make life easier for our Kerbonauts, and let us add some landing legs. Start these attracted. Then we will make the action group 1. Alright, well, now these aren't actually necessary, it's just that I like to put them there. And then we're also going to have to cram everything up here, so let us get the science. Only one times one on that. Boom. Bang. How? Okay, and now we will save Azitas Limitas 3. And staging all road. Launch. Now, because I haven't done. Sorry about yawning. Because I haven't done these two experiments yet on the launch pad, I'm going to log them. It's just extra science. Because I'm cheap like that, and I like extra science. It tastes good. And I should be able to reach these. Take data. Take data. Now that we can only use once. But these we can use infinite times. Export, SAS. Delete. This button. Yeah, just so that you can control the rocket you use. W, A, S, and D. You know, the usual. Pretty sure if you play any video game on a computer, you will know what W, A, S, and D is. Oh god. That's bad. I don't want to point. Luckily, this engine has this. And okay, I'm just going to. Well, this is a different biome, so I guess I could theoretically just. In case you haven't noticed, I'm trying to get to the mountains. That is obviously not going to happen. So what I'm just going to do right now is just abort that stage. Press 1. And time warp. Also known as fast forwarding. Just adjusting my microphone. And jettison that. Boom. Send our Kerbonauts into a death spiral. Cancel that death spiral immediately. And land. Not sure if this is the death. Okay, those landing. Oh god, the deep space kraken. The kraken was coming from. Oh god dang it, of course it is. Get off that. Owie, my face. Move that. VA report, grasslands. Surface sample. Yep, looks like dirt. Never has a wiser word been spoken. Alright, externally controlled by a scientist only. Because I'm an idiot, and I have to do, since I am Jebediah, which I think Bob is the scientist, I have no clue. Log temperature, log pressure, recover, and we'll get a bunch more science. Now, one thing that I did forget to do was take the science while flying. Back into the R&D, I'm going to want... Wait, hold up, did I? Where did those winglets come in? Huh, just trying to find where the heck I get the winglets. Where do I get main winglets? Flight control, that makes sense, yep. But I don't have enough stuff for flight control, so I'll just get general rocketry. And boom! Now I can make bigger rockets and better rockets and superior Soviet rockets. Not actually. I need a special fuel tank for that. So I can't make superior Soviet rockets. It's depressing. I'm such an idiot at times. I'm such an idiot. Alright, this time we're going to try and reach the atmosphere. In case you didn't realize, breaching the atmosphere means breaching the atmosphere. I know, such a weird thing. Okay, well, after that awkward silence, let's strap 2 liquid fuel stages onto this bad boy. And then a solid fuel stage. And then move this up. And what I will do now is 4 of those on there. Now, ideally, you want to splash down, but chances are I would not be splashing down. This is not required, but it does help sometimes. It's a drogue chute. It's kind of like your suicide chute, backup chute, you know. Alright, first this will fire. Don't have them yet. First, this will fire, then this will fire. Then this will fire, then this will fire. This will fire, then this will fire, and then this will fire with these. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, now, the aptly named Etus Thymetus 4. Yeah. In case you haven't noticed, I'm great at naming things. Let's launch. And then immediately revert my flight because I'm an idiot and forgot my what's it called today again. But real quick, let's check. Yeah, actually, I'm just going. Okay, yep. Then let's just consider this a test of this rocket. Sorry, my chair is really creaky. This is just a test of a rocket, you know? Now this is a lot of fuel to move the fuel. I mean a lot of fuel to move the fuel. I mean a lot of fuel to... You get the point. This is big. It's a big boy. It's not the largest one in the game. But it's big. Big. Okay, then... Now I can just say bye-bye to that, activate this, press that. Immediately regret my life choice. You know, we do wholesome things on this channel, such as immediately regretting my life choices. Let's just try and breach the atmosphere. So we want to hit 70,000 meters. Meteors, which something tells me we are not going to reach 70,000 meteors. Considering how I'm at 12,000, 23,000. Okay, I'm at like 20,000. I do not trust this rocket enough to do that. Why am I still cruising like that? How high am I? Oh my god, we might actually do this. Orbital velocity is like 2,200 meters per second, I think. Don't quote me on that. Holy crap, we might actually have enough to make it. Oh, that's just rude. Just barely didn't have enough. Well, I know this rocket is of the reliable type. So I'm just going to take an EVA report from Kerbin's upper atmosphere. It's getting quite hot. I should really board, yeah. Point to prograde real quick. Now I'm gonna see how much of a boost this gives me. See, you guys, we're out. We've made it into a totally normal orbit. Alright, well now I can warp here. EVA, admire the view, take an EVA report. And SAS, retrograde. And boom, that's a really fast time warp. I'm gonna turn on the light because I actually can't see my capsule at all right now. I see it barely. Turn on the light, there's my capsule. Times 4, boom. Now's the time where we hope and pray, my guys. Hope and pray. Just need to add 2 more fuel tanks to the upper stage. Then I will be able to get into an orbit, probably. It's curious, will I be landing in the... Yeah, it's flashing down, so this should be a lot cleaner. And I no longer need the stroke chute. And now we wait for the very, very slow ascent of this. Go into another death spin. Top that death spin right now. And land. Safely and nicely. Just splash right down into the water. And boom bang pow. Boom bang pow. Recover the vessel. We are done for today. Now, let's just see how much science I have. Probably not enough, but hope and pray. Hope and pray. Oh, wow, we actually have quite a lot of science. Well, we have 48.6 science. Let's go into R&D. Could spend 45 on that. Would very much help us. Or I could spend 45 on this. Should get us our Science Junior, which will get us more science faster, because Science Junior is actually very... Well, I say we get this. Alright, well, we've unlocked a decent chunk of the tech tree today. Now, I say, well, that's all for our video today, my guys. So, as usual, I hope you enjoyed, my fine people. See you eventually.